You guys hear me? I have no idea what just happened. Well, I have some idea. Okay, so maybe it said that maybe it really doesn't want me to do a restream poll. But oh shit, what's up, JJ? Thank you for 8 months. I do see that in the activity feed. I didn't see it before. It might have been while I was on the break. But yeah, I tried to do a poll. It could have been unrelated, but then OBS told me that the NVIDIA encoder crashed. Did a regular poll, staff won. Oh shit, well there you go. Thanks Lizzie for helping out. Much appreciated. Actually, hey, I have a question for you while we're here. I've found that the Friday streams are becoming difficult to do with the scheduling. Like, I often have shit that makes me have to skip. My Liz, had an idea of potentially doing them on Wednesdays, like Wednesday afternoon. Are you able to attend something like that? Because that would be late for you. That's like 11 or like 12 if I did it at 3 or 4 respectively. I don't know. Well, I also, we can talk about it off stream, but I wanted to float that by you. Because I have like a time slot in there where that would work for me, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. Wait just a second. Yeah, that is late. Well, we'll see. I'll figure it out. I didn't assess these, did I? Well, I sort of did as I was porting them over. But, well, these are going to be easy. All right, y'all. What time is it? 1:40. I have until 2:30. How many can we get done? Full disclosure, I've seen at least a few of these ones alone. Give me bets. Place your bets now. I guess I'll have a sip of this juice. Wow, that's sweet. I don't like overly sweet things. Daryl, at least one. I mean, you will be correct. It's not Price is Right rules, though. I don't know how many points that's going to get you. At least one. 20. Praxis. Wow. Okay. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Hector says 3. I feel like I could get more than 3 done. At least 3. Lizzie says 15. Okay, coming in with the more reasonable. JJ's got 10. I would also classify that as reasonable. 3 for sure. We're taking bets on how many suggestions I can do. It's 1:42 now, my time, and I have to go at 2:30. Yes, there's always hella distractions as it goes. You should incorporate this into your bet. We need to do channel point setup for this. I know I've said it in the past, but I really got to figure out how to do that. I got to figure out how to do that, and then we were talking about Patreon stuff earlier. I want to figure out how to make Discord role-specific emoji or emotes, because then, since there's already the Patreon Discord integration, it would work automatically, right? Anyone know if that's possible by chance? Can you do role-specific emotes on Discord? That would be cool. I would pay for something like that. It's just like Twitch. I already do for the people who I subscribe to on Twitch. I don't subscribe to that many people. I subscribe to Chillin' Dude. That's my longest subscription because that's Nimra's brother. Also because he's sick in his own right? But I don't follow competitive Smash that much. I just Chillin' Dude is dope and Melee is dope. All right. Well, I got the bets. 20 is going to be that's the stretch goal. 15 is also pretty intense, but all right, let's do it, y'all. How's the audio volume? Okay, feelable lanterns for quick light. I know this one already. Here, I'll show it off so that you guys can see. This is crazy. This actually has just a card no fuel. This mod changes that. Duration of the light can be adjusted via MCM. Keeps track of fuel usage. There's also a version for Wildlander. As long as you have an iron lantern, it can be used as an indefinite light source. Again, with this mod, you'll need to use fuel to be able to use the quick light lanterns in Wildlander. Boom. Wow. Look at that. Amazing. How do we not include this, right? Yes, exactly. Work done for us. I'll say mod requested because OMG yes. Dylan's assessment, OMG yes. Simple, easy. Cool. Approved. We got Let me see. There's one. I need a stream counter. I really need to. I promise I'll take the time to set this stuff up with the stream, so that it's like, so we're real streamers. You know what I mean? We'll do a. I bet I can just. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna waste time doing it now. But can you guys keep track for me? Lizzie usually will, but I don't want to put it all on her per usual. Whoops. Sorry. Make this small. I guess I don't need to. I can just do that. Lots of animation mods. I have seen a couple. There's one. All right, we got. Why is this selected? XP 32 light, script free, all weapons and scales related scripts and MC. Yes, I'll say approved. Assuming no issues. We kind of already removed the scripts ourselves. I think this seems like a more robust solution. I would say that's, like, why not, right? Approved. Vanilla hairs fixes EFM. Oh, wait up a second. Expressive face generators, vanilla hairs. Are these fixes to the legit vanilla hair meshes? Yes. I do agree with this. They have their own charm, but they do look bad. I agree. I agree with both. Yeah, partially compatible. This one's gonna need a little bit of let's put this at the end. Actually, let's put this in a separate window. Say, considering we don't actually use the vanilla hair meshes anymore, since we replace them with, what is it? I believe hair remake or something like that. But this mod does at least purport partial compatibility with HR, so be worth including just in case. In case. Cool. 3. Lootable static. Okay, this one, when Lizzie sent this to me, I was like, oh. I mean, this is something that I've, ever since Base Object Swapper was released, I was like, holy fuck, like, oh my god, we can do this now. Which is just, thank you, Dark Lotus. I was like, oh my god, like, 'cause I don't like static clutter. I understand why it's there. I think it looks great. I just, the whole, like, I've always been enamored by Elder Scrolls letting me interact with every little fucking thing. That was like, I remember playing Morrowind for the first time. I was already, actually Mickey D, the boy, mentioned this on Twitter last night, and I was just like, I mean, every Mickey D take is like, I usually end up agreeing with, but this is like so true to me, where like Morrowind's intro is like the most immersive, like quick, like you're already so immersed by Morrowind's intro, even though it's so reserved and rudimentary. I shouldn't say rudimentary. Like, they don't make you sit through like a big old sequence like in Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever. And I'm not saying those sequences are bad. They are charming. They have their own pros. But I love the way that Morrowind does the character creation. Just having you be this like Outlander who's coming in off this boat, and you go through the census office, and it's like bing, bang, boom, you're done. It just feels very immersive. And I remember when I walked into that next room and there was just shit all over the table that you could just pick up and interact with. And like, even down to like the little piece of paper that the knife was in, right? The note. I just remember thinking that was so fucking cool. And this, having the statics that you can't interact with is just such a, it's just not for me. You know what I mean? Say, approved. Hell yeah. Yeah, Morrowind's intro really is the best. I mean, it's why I still have plans to kind of expand the character creation in a lot of ways. I was thinking about even adding sort of little sequences like that, but that's a lot more work. I feel like I can do it sort of narratively with writing, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Approved. Errand dialogue edits. Oh, this is a Sacra mod. Yeah. Oh, I love this song. Hold on. You guys hear this one? It's Woodman. Okay, no, whoops. Oopsie. Okay, this one's an easy approval. Wait, what did it say? Denizens of Morthal? Yeah, okay. Say, approved. Easy. Say, easy inclusion. I shouldn't say, it's like, I'll say, of course, there, that kind of sends the same message I'm going for. Lore gameplay tweaks. Small series of, this is also Sakura. Small series of tweaks address some lore inconsistencies. Ghosts and Torvalds, Tolvalds, Dwarven automatons. These are pretty big changes. Interesting. So of these, I'll have to say, considering of the 3 tweaks, 2 are easy approvals. Say, what was it? The, here. Why is that bold? Oh, I guess it's copying the formatting. While the 3rd is a significant change to automaton resistances, and would need more in-depth evaluation. There you go. Considering. Oh yeah, I guess I can mark them down. Who it was specifically. I didn't do that for the other ones though. Oopsie. Much just a few conditions and some dialogue records. Cool. Thank you, Daryl. Let me see here. Inquisition spell add-on. Summonable holy weapons. Ooh. That's a funny screenshot. This is cool. I like this. I'll say approved tentatively, barring any major balance issues, but I've wanted to expand sun spells for a long time, and there are already other, actually I'll say both bound weapons and, oh, sun gets capitalized, sun spells, and there are already other mods approved that do this. I'll say add features to both, so why not? Specificity is key. Approved. Add to plan. Add to plan. Ooh. Feeling a little weird, guys. Feeling a little. It's almost like I had some sort of beverage of some kind. Do you plan to add Dragonborn specific content like when you were not a Dragonborn? Gotcha, Lizzie. I assume that any of these spell packs and anything that adds like a gameplay tool is going to need patching, to be honest. It'd be nice if there was one, but, you know. And also when you consider, when you consider the skill system, probably going to manually require us to patch a lot of stuff. So I'm not opposed to adding specific content for playing non-Dragonborn. I think that sounds great. It doesn't seem like something... There's many things I can think of that are much higher priority for me. But if there was, like, say, a mod that came along and said, hey, here's some stuff you can do if you were specifically not a Dragonborn in Skyrim Unbound vis-a-vis Wildlander, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds cool. In theory. Okay, spell tutor. Adjustable mod for spell learning. Select conditions and method to destroy the book. Oh, interesting. Huh. Calculate a chance. Wow, okay. Take time. I mean, this is cool. This is like a... Considering, this seems like a very robust framework for spell learning and could be used either standalone or as a resource for the spell learning system. Very likely approved, just marking considering in case we end up not needing it with the other options currently available. There you go. How many is that? Yeah, exactly. You got it, Lizzie. You know how my brain thinks already. I'll mark this one. You. EVG conditionals extended. Oh, yeah. Animation mod greatly extends the amount of... Ooh. I mean, I can't imagine I would want to... deny this one if... as long as the animations are fine. My keyboard switches are technically tactile, but they are a linear tactile. They are the Gateron baby kangaroos. They are really... I couldn't recommend them highly enough. I think that if you were going to purchase this specific board from Ketis, which I would recommend doing if you want it, versus the Epo Maker alternative, I'm not saying the Epo Maker is bad. It's just that, like, this one is definitely the more premium option between the two for not that much more money. To me, the switches that they offer, the baby kangaroos, are easily the most interesting. And they also have the highest actuation force of all of them. 9? Alright, cool. Yeah, I guess if it's all the ones in the thing. If I watch this, is it going to be... Are we going to have some nakies? Ouch. Oh, cool. It also looks like it... I like this. How about this? I'll say... Considering in that I'd need to evaluate all of the animations, animatoins, but from the ones I saw, this looks great and very likely going to be approved. Boom, baby. That would be 9, right? Was there 9 or 10 in there? Alright, we need another poll. Is it going to be mine or user? Lizzie, can you help me out there? Because I'm afraid to try and do another poll. I feel like it's going to crash my shit again. Make it 1 minute so that we don't waste any time. Use this soundtrack to pump yourselves up. That's dope, Jaden. The QK75 looks fantastic. That's the one with the exploded arrow keys, right? Let me double check that. Double click that is what I almost said. Say QK75. It... I can't really... Yeah. Yes, it is. So this is about the only... I have like this weird particularity when it comes to the exploded arrow keys, right? Where I just... The fact that it kind of dips into that like lower bezel has always bothered me. Except this is like about the only circumstance where I think it's really cool is where the arrow keys go right up against the corner of the board, because then it's like, okay, that's, I don't know. It makes more sense to me. What is your vision about spell learning in general? A system like spell research, possibly paying for tutors for spell learning, removes the spell book completely. Yeah, so my, like, it's really not something I have finalized yet, Ildrum. I would very much like spell learning to be like a process, the same way that kind of studying, like if we're just talking like a spell tome, right? I feel like I'd want you to have to kind of study that over time to gain the knowledge. Like with any of the sort of over time or like process-based things, time elapse-based things, I'd like to incorporate some element of like randomness or sort of chance for things to go especially good or especially bad, just because I think that makes those types of mechanics more fun. The concept of a spell tutor who teaches it to you is something that I like a lot. I like the idea that you could sort of spend the money that way and, you know, you'd want it to differentiate itself from the spell learning with the spell book. So maybe you learn it faster or like in exchange for more money. Like that could be cool. The concept of having a specific spell book that's gated by an enemy is also a cool idea, right? Like a spell that you can kind of only get that way or through extensive research. In general, I like giving people different options for how they'd like to do something. The important thing is that those options sort of connect to the wider horizontal progression, right? So each of the, like, in general, having like a time elapse mechanic, I think automatically does that because, you know, how you spend your time in a survival-based game or a survival-based circumstance, there's going to be other sort of things that pop up as you are spending your time. Like, oh, maybe your character, gets like mental fatigue, and that means they get bored, so they need something to kind of inject a little bit of fun into their day. Or maybe they really like studying, that's like one of their unique character traits, so it doesn't make them bored, but they get hungry, right, or whatever. Maybe spell learning from books is locked. Yeah, you could do something like that. You could gate it at the bottom, or you could have it be that, you know, your sort of respective skill in a spell school determines kind of how quickly you learn it. So it's almost like you, it's not that you couldn't learn it technically, it's that it's like asymptotic in that it's so esoteric to your character that you're not technically barred from learning it, but because you are so inexperienced in this thing, it would take you so long that it would just be so much more efficient to go and get, you know, like a tutor or something like that. It's like Libram's spell learning, you learn basic spells like flames and research on the spell research, and you have to study the spell you want to learn. Yeah, I really like that a lot too. Yes, exactly, just like IRL. That is generally my goal. I'm gonna keep doing this. Okay, did we get that poll? Is Lizzie still around, or was there? I can't see it on my end, but if there was an answer, otherwise I'm just gonna flip a coin. I don't have a coin, but I can do a random number generator. Oh, you did? We have the results yet? I suppose if we did, you would have. It didn't give results? Awesome. Polls are great. Draw. Okay. What's a fun way to decide it then? Oh, I'll just do a random. Toss my coin. Say coin toss. Okay, heads is users, tails is mine. Users, there you go. Yeah, toss a coin to your Lizzie. You can close all these. And user it is. It's crazy that we only have this many left. Animated Wings Ultimate. Is there a comment on this? There's a cosmetic only option if you have this way. Ask why they aren't usable for flying. Good point. Let's see. Animated Wings Ultimate. A3 Animated Feathered Dragon. That is a good point. Now more than ever, your characters will feel like they have wings. Wow, okay. Oh, we got a shout out from Scimitar Gaming here. One of the best synergies in Skyrim modding I've seen to date. Heavy burns. Alright. I mean, these wings do look good as far as wings go, I suppose. But yeah, I do have the same concern. Built-in flying mod. I suppose if we added flying mod, then maybe. I'm gonna say... Do we know? Oh, we don't know who requested this one. Oh well. I'll say, yeah, this is really giving me a Second Life vampire energy here. I'll say Dylan's assessment, considering leaning unlikely. I would echo Lizzie's concern that wings imply the ability to fly, and it's still pretty questionable whether we'd add straight up flying. The wings also give Second Life edgelord vampire energy for sure. No offense if you're into that. I totes get it. I'll say this might be left. I'm gonna say best left as a customization. Option. No, I don't want to apply the word. Let's say users to add if they like. Only marking considering in case we add flying, in which case it might make more sense to add these. There you go. That was verbose, wasn't it? Considering Campfire HD Pack Bedroll, huh? Did I miss a comment there? No, I did not. HD version of the packed bedroll, including its ropes. Ooh. For now includes the ropes as well. Is this a mesh or is this? Let me see. Posts. This came out somewhat recently. Oh, thank you, Ildrum. Thank Lizzie and 3D. They have populated pretty much not even pretty much, the entire thing. I have some very small copy that I put in at this point, but everything else was them. Oh, and colors. I decided the colors, the look and feel, but everything else is all them. I mean, this looks pretty good to me. I would like to see, let's just download it real fast. Matches. Gimme. That's not so bad. Let's see. That's a lot of vertices, actually. Well, let's see. Let's compare. Install it properly. I have a feeling this is going to be potentially not worth it. But you also do spend a lot of time staring at your back. The problem is if we give this to NPCs, then we might end up having a problem, and backpacks are for sure something that you give to NPCs. Did I do it? Uh-oh. What the H? Can't give them to followers. Cause a lot of the carpet bugs we see. Oh, well. So I might not use Campfire's mechanics, but I might use the models, Lizzie. In which case, it might... What is happening here? Am I crazy? Why is my... Yeah, so I might kind of strip those components, but still use the models for various backpacks, so that really, like, the model would be what matters here. Am I, like... Am I nuts? Are you guys seeing something that I'm not? Like, why am I not... File time 1.6. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Why is this not downloading? I mean, I can install it manually, I guess. There you go. That's odd. I've never encountered that problem before. Okay, file tree, conflicts. Let's go there. Bedroll rolled. That's a texture. This is the mesh that I want to see. Verts 211, 3544. We got here 47. I mean, that's not bad. That's like, that's pretty good. Also, this does not look that great, does it? I would say. All right, there you go. I'm gonna say approved, assuming there are no models we end up preferring. But these are very nice, and the vert increase is modest enough. So to about, what did this say? Oh. This campfire. Yeah, about 2100. Boom, baby. Approved. How many is that? 12? Yeah, thank you, Dark Lotus. Chasing the Dragon, Toxicity and Addiction. So this is an interesting one. Excuse me? Yes, so I really like this concept. I have been sort of workshopping a system for potions that's very similar to Toxicity, where you would have potion, like one of the things that I want to do is really sort of incorporate needs, right, and like create like a much more needs-based like survival sort of scenario. And I don't panic when I say that. I mean, really in a fun way, not in an annoying way. One of the things I was hoping potions could maybe do was serve as like, they could even be more powerful in some cases. It really depends. But potions, I would like to have some sort of drawback system, right? Either a toxicity system overall, or a simple sort of thing where it's like, okay, if you take a potion that is gonna, let's say, increase your physical resistance for 2 minutes. After that, you would have this sort of potion sickness where they would actually be like reduced. So you got to like think about it. Potentially, there's a lot of different mods that cover this, Lizzie. It would be Last Seed does, also Kako does. This is, alchemy is one of those areas, at least in terms of like consequences, where we're gonna have to evaluate what's there and see if something is adaptable to kind of like what the vision is, or just make our own thing. I would say the addiction is kind of an interesting idea too. Potency as a measure. I'm gonna say here, without necessarily evaluating it in depth, I kind of know. Say, considering, I very much love the concept of toxicity, potion spamming prevention, and the addiction component seems like a fun potential add-on. Marking considering, because there are a lot of options available for this sort of thing. Last Seed, Kako, CC, and we will have to see what makes the most sense for our own implementation. There you go. Considering. Boom, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't do toxicity quite in that sense, Hector. Like, I think anytime the character dies without you really knowing what's going on, accepting like an arrow to your face from like off in the, you know, periphery, and even that, we'll see. But you would definitely want, my kind of vision for things like toxicity or like needs and stuff like that is not necessarily, like maybe in the case of needs, like if you literally starved to death, it'd be like, okay, maybe that can happen, but it certainly wouldn't happen fast enough to where you wouldn't know what's happening. And in the case of something like toxicity, it would more be like you are so, like your physical well-being or just your well-being is so diminished that it just makes your demise extra likely. And in that sense, like the toxicity is like, you know, the culprit, opinions and followers. Isn't this... Haven't we evaluated this one? I swear I evaluated this one. Maybe not. Let me see. And... followers? Maybe not. Hold on. Followers. Maybe not. What the fuck? I thought that that produces too many results. Oh. Sorry, Lizzie. Man, comment on this? Comment on which one? Sorry. Why can I not see the comment? Oh, do I have to scroll down? This was in the beta. And did I remove it? It's like, this is the one where they're all just like friends with you? Yeah, I believe. Yes, okay. Okay, well, I thought I created an entry for it. I guess not. Oopsie. Say, considering. So we used mod in the beta, and I like the idea of having additional wanderers and potential followers. However, limited stomach space is also going to come along. That one, I was not thinking so much about tying. That's an interesting idea. Tying that into the potions, because my kind of ideal vision for potions is actually to swap out the 2-liter models that you have for like the potions that exist now, and actually swap them for like little vials, which I think are like a cooler sort of potion thing, right? So that, I feel like it's small enough to where like it wouldn't. If we do that, I feel like it's small enough to where it wouldn't affect your like actual stomach space. And then it kind of has this energy of like this little powerful little fucking concoction, which also, if you think about how there's not that much liquid, it sort of also sells this idea that like, oh, there's like tons of magical potency kind of baked into this small package, which also maybe makes the toxicity or the addiction component more believable, right? Followers are marked as friends by default, and it would take some work to make them proper mercenaries. We'll see. Say, I'm not. God, I'm still getting used to typing on this keyboard necessarily, but it is awesome. See, I'm not necessarily a toxicity for Argonian. You could have some sort of thing there too, where like the Argonians have like a racial bonus or something with it. That would be a lot of fun. There's your sort of horizontal. That's not horizontal progression, but just like interaction, right, between different sort of mechanics. I'm not necessarily opposed, but there may be better alternatives. And also, if alternatives are implemented, God, we have to be careful about overcrowding areas. There you go. Jay, what's up, dude? They do look strawberry flavored. I wish they taste good, or hope they taste good. I guess I don't know that they don't. But I guess, you know, if you imagine they taste like cough syrup, there's not a lot of flavors of cough syrup that taste good. Well, it depends. People have different tastes. Constructible. Oh, the classic. We know this mod. NG. Well, this is going to be approved no matter what. Say, approved. My God. It's Cox, after all. Don't demonetize me. Varying taste based on their ingredients, 2 health potions. That would be super fun. I would love... So, one of the things that I'd like to do already with the cooking system is have characters, not just the player, but even everyone, have, you know, specific foods that they like and dislike. So it would be doubly fun to extend that system to potions where, like, you know, if your character has taste preferences for food, and why wouldn't they have it for potions as well, right? Unless just all potions taste like ass. Let's see. Cool. Oh shit, did some of these not have tags? I was not paying attention. Say UI. What interface? There we go. That would be crafting overhaul for sure. Crafting mechanics. Chill. We know that one's going in 110%. Yeah, potions could taste better when you're a better alchemist for sure. Love it. 96%. Yeah, if you've ever had like really intense moonshine, ooh boy. That's like, have you guys seen that Parks and Rec scene? Where it's like the Tammys, Ron's mom and Tammy 1 facing off. They're like moonshine. April goes to drink it. She's like, I can drink this. I'm Puerto Rican. And she like tastes it for 2 seconds. She's like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's so good. Utilize the Seasons of Skyrim framework to bring an endless winter. Ooh. Whoa. That's cool. Oh, by the extended cut team, too. Wow, alright. That is fucking sick. Okay, I'm gonna say, given how, well here, considering, but I love the idea, we have big plans for seasons and thus would need to carefully consider such a mod, but feel like it's helped by the fact that this is a pre-final boss world state. It's a rare world state. And the atmospheric, I'm gonna say atmosphere seems so cool. There you go. That is such a cool idea. I love it. Yes, need seasons. I do see that, Lizzie. It just kind of, I mean, it's naturally, I assume it would need seasons if it's based on the framework. All right. Tags, we'll call this seasons. And we'll call it environment visuals. I guess you would say weather. All right, cool. How many is that? This is started at 60, so that's 6, and we had 12. Is that 18? Is that 18 that I see, that I hear? Linked it? Did you? I feel like you did. I guess I didn't check the link. Let me... Oh, you mean linked it to the other thing? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, here's one thing. Hold on a second. Let me check this part. What was it called? Where is it up there? Did I close it? Shit, what was that just called? Alduin, if I search for... Maybe that'll... What was that mod called? Here, let me just check the history. Oh, that is EC Vanilla Tweaks. Okay. Whoops. EC Vanilla Tweaks. So if I check this... Yeah, so this is... Here's the bit that is really unintuitive, and it only works like this when you're linking stuff within the same table, and I apologize for this because I do not know a way to fix it. When you link mods and they're within the same table, as opposed to across different tabs, there's not an auto link. So, like if you click this, like this is linked to Seasons of Skyrim SKSE, and you would expect it to be automatically linked here in this one, it will not be. So I usually try to go in and add the corresponding link. I don't always remember, and to me it doesn't matter that much, right? I really don't know kind of why it's like that. I've seen people complain about it, and there was like some sort of reason that they gave. I just can't remember. It wasn't that compelling to me. So if you can remember to do that, that's great. If not, I really don't care. Like the fact that you would put linked fields in there at all, I just appreciate the effort. Yes, there's actually... I see one of mine coming up soon. Don't skip the line, Dylan. Okay, let's see. I will... I mean, yeah, to be honest, Jay, I cannot think of a single mod that's been suggested here that has not been approved. Animation variants. This one I actually already am using, so that's an easy approval. Animations and skeleton. Nope. Whoops. Approved. Let's see. Approved there. Is it this one? This is Wanking Skeever. Oh, that's right. The garlic improvement. I mean, I'm down for this. We've talked about this in the past, all of us, but fun fact, the garlic is often a big poly count hog if you're using, excuse me, what is it, the high poly project? Like those garlics have so many vertices, it's too many for garlic. Well, this looks good to me. Approved. Say, item visuals, item and object visuals. Performance also, we'll call it. Excuse me. Timescale only preaches on weekends. For my sanity, oh god, yes. Mod link. Yeah, I would say, I don't know. What's up, SK? How you doing? I'm good. Enjoying our wonderful St. Patrick's Day. What's been going on with the list? Oh, it's canceled. We don't work on it anymore. We decided today that we're just Wildlander's done. Only preaches on Lordas and Sundas. I'm of two minds here. The fact that he does it every day is quite annoying, isn't it? Alright, fine. I'm down. Yeah, oops. subscriber stuff is frozen. Subscriber stuff. You and the Wildlander team plan to stop the mod suggestion at one point. Does not make sense to suggest religion mods. Well, I don't really stop them. It's more just like they come in. To me, the kind of ideal scenario, which is kind of crazy to think about, but it would just be that like all of the mods on the Nexus are categorized within our database, right? So that people can say, like, I wouldn't want to stop people from submitting, because you'd want a record of someone having submitted it, and then the reason why we don't add it is we say, oh, we already handle this in our religion implementation. But then sometimes people will say, you know, even though we've already done religion, right? Someone will suggest a new mod that came out that has a cool feature, and we'll go, oh shit, like that's cool. We can add that into our implementation or kind of adjust things around for the sake of it. Feels empty and quiet without us shouting. I would say approved tentatively. It seems like a good change, and Heimsker is definitely annoying, but I'm somehow afraid that I'd miss it. So we'll see about that. What is this song? It's kind of a bit too... It's Gravity Man? Give me... Here we go, Retro Medley. That's what I want. Tags... I guess this would be audio, sounds, and music. It would also be quality of life. Let me see here. This is a bit too retro for my taste right now. Unless it's gonna... Where's the super sick medley? You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna... Yeah, this is what I was originally looking for. 1 hour is a long time, but we only have 4 minutes left, so it's not gonna be that. Sick. Okay, how many was that? Say this one is approved tentatively, right? Important information. Where's the J mod? Have I passed it already? Is it this one? Is Apollo down? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Ah, interesting. I remember this mod actually. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one is... Yo, what was that? Thank you for 3 months, SK. Much appreciated. Also, Praxis, thank you for 16 months. I missed that one. Let me see here. Yeah, there is cool lore, for sure. It's definitely one of those things where... Well, if you think about it this way, too, I think that players are supposed to sort of, when they first play Skyrim, be intrigued by what Heimsker is saying, and they go and talk to him, right? It's like, who's this crazy guy yelling? I think players who are used to playing Skyrim, like us, we just sort of tune them out. If you're a new player, imagine you're like hanging around Whiterun for a while, which is more common in something like Wildlander where you don't like fast travel around. What if, you know, you've been hanging out and you don't even know Heimskir's going to do his thing, and then it's the weekend and all of a sudden you hear this guy yelling, then it's like more intriguing. So you're like, oh, who's this guy suddenly yelling? It also kind of sends this vibe of like, oh, there's like seasonal events or like time-based events, right? I like that idea, which is something we're trying to expand. So I will say, considering, I remember this mod and I very much like the concept. And perhaps we can find a place for this kind of info conveyance within the new HUD. My worry is that we say the difficulty of Wildlander demands a more, how should I put it, explicit presentation of health, magicka, stamina, but who knows? Definitely worth considering. There you go. This will be HUD and interface. This would also be quality of life, I would say. Not like it really matters. Cool. Considering. And then... Oh, this is the J one. Seen the comment? No, sorry, I did not, Lizzie. What did it say? I keep forgetting that comments are there. I can find it again. Hold on. Information overhaul. What was it? It wouldn't work unless you disabled the EMB. Oh, well. Magic overlay. Say edit. Oh, is that 2 line breaks? No, just 1. Edit if the visuals in fact don't work as reported in the comments. This would obviously not be viable. Haven't I heard something recently where some of the image space modifiers are actually going to be fixed for ENB? I could be wrong about that. We can leave it kind of there for now. All right, where do we go? Shadow of the Crown, no stone unturned. Oregon Pete is a good name. Ooh, look at that model. Oops. Stones of Barons without involving Thieves Guild. Dealer Sod. Ooh, I like this idea. I'll say approved tentatively, assuming it doesn't cause issues. It would be nice to do this quest without firing Thieves Guild involvement. That's not any spell thieves. There we go. I'm going to mark this Thieves Guild as well. I think I might actually call this... I might assign this to the Thieves Guild one, actually. Just because Jeez. Thieves Guild expansion. There we go. And I'm going to say... approved. Chill. A feedback function in your mod suggestion, the mod truth and consideration. I know the development has stopped. The problem is, so with Airtable, you kind of, oh shit, alright, hold on, 230, I gotta get the Jay's mod, which I know is this one. I'm 99% sure. Yep, there it is. Okay, Innocence Lost. I feel like I already know this mod. I've gone through the whole thing. It's like, I don't even, I will go through this and look at it just so I can see what's there, but I can tell you already it's going to be an approval. What do you mean in style? Poison or wine. Oh! Beautiful. Love it. Okay. This one is easily approved. You know it. This is like an easy approval. I think that I swear I thought I already approved this specific one, but maybe not. Maybe maybe this is one of the ones that I commented on Reddit, Jay. I can't remember, but in my brain it's already approved. There actually might not be. It'd be like you and Sakura probably have the. You would probably actually even beat out Sacroletius as the highest. I'm pretty sure you have like 100%, like every single thing that's been suggested from you. I'm pretty sure we've added. Say Dark Brotherhood. Say quest expansion, and I guess we don't really have like a morality. I feel like maybe that's fine for tags. Skyrim reputation. Oh, guaranteed. That is a. Oh, it's already approved. Innocence Lost. Oh, it's a duplicate. I was gonna say, I was like almost certain. Let's see, Innocence Lost. Yes, we do have it. Oh, this is... Wait, this is... Mine? Oh no, this is where we copied a... Oh, no. Is this a different mod? Yeah, this actually is technically a different mod. Ah, okay. Well, then here, we gotta change this one then. I would say unlikely, and I'm going to... Wow, I gotta go through and adjust this. This is one of the old, like, holdovers. I'm gonna put this here. We'll say unlikely, because we already have J-Serpa's mod. We'll say Innocence Lost mod slotted. There we go. So they just, I mean, the name of the quest is Innocence Lost, so it makes sense that they'd both be, it's like easy to confuse them. It's like quest expansions. Chill. Alright, that's, how many? Did we get to 20? Skooma one next. Have you seen the 1 minute? No. I would love to, though, Jay. How about we'll do that? Did we get to 20, though? We got to 20? Alright, chill. We're good. I will take the extra amount of time to watch that easily. 22? Ooh. See, look, the secret is tequila. Just kidding. It's actually not. I can actually feel my brain slowing down as a result of it. But you know, St. Patrick's Day. We did it, everybody. Great job. I appreciate the help. Jay, should I just go to your YouTube channel to find it? Let me see. 2 years of making mods for Skyrim. My gosh. It's got to be this one, right? All right, let me turn down. Shush. Well, we have Smash footage in the background there. Fantastic. Let me see. Let me up the volume too. Whoop, pause. Sorry. Where's... Oh, there it is. There, maybe? The levels. That's fine. Ooh. Is that a trap door? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Jay, what are you up to? I see what you mean. I don't know, man. Oh my god. Tiny. Oh my god. Bro, you are wilding for this one. Okay, I see what you mean. I see how this is different from the other ones. I certainly would not say that it wouldn't be added. But we'll have to wait and see, but that looks awesome, just FYI. That looks super cool. Yes, it definitely was. All right, y'all. Well, I do have to run. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Again, you know where to find us if you got questions, comments, concerns. Where you can find us is Coke Music or on Old School RuneScape World 201. We'll be at the Grand Exchange. U2SK, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Oh my god, why could I not remember? I'm glad you find that the case, Jay. I really appreciate you sticking around and hanging out with us. St. Patrick's Day, and what was it? Oh, that's what I was going to say. If I end up... So, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out where to put the streams. If I end up changing it, I'll let you know. If you don't hear from me, just assume it's going to be at the same time next week, Friday at noon, right? So I will talk to you soon. Please take care of yourselves. Let's see who I can raid. I always forget until the last second. Who online? We got any Skyrim heads? No Skyrim heads online right now that I can see. Let me see here. We've gone to Jupe several times. Dragon Blitz is another big Castlevania speedrunner. We got Janet. She's doing... I don't know what the Dark Pictures is. Wolf DNC Resident Evil 4. Oh, this is the new... Did the remake come out? Or is this an old run? Should I raid Forsen? Oh man, I don't know about that. Alright, I'm gonna go... It's gonna be a toss-up between Dragon Blitz, Janet, and Wolf. How about that? Let's do a random number generator. Go between 1 and 3 in exactly that order. Alright, Janet it is. Janet's super awesome. If you guys don't know her, she's her handle is Gamionisis. She is a games journalist who makes really awesome content, and I really highly recommend following her stuff. Let me get this raid going. Gamionisis. There you go. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I actually have no idea. Also, I wonder if there will ever be a system for... The remake comes out the 24th. Gotcha. I am excited about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to buy it, but, you know, I'll wait for a discount. I'm patient. I'm a patient boy. All right, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you soon. See you next week. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody.